Have you ever held a football and wondered what's inside it? What it's made of? Where it comes from? The story of the football is over 2,000 years old, and the answer might surprise you. The earliest ball games date back to ancient China around 2500 BC. A game called Su Chu used a leather ball stuffed with feathers and hair. In ancient Rome and Greece, players kicked balls filled with animal bladders. Medieval Europe used pig bladders wrapped in leather. These balls were heavy, unpredictable, and sometimes dangerous. The shape was never perfect, but it was all they had. In 1838, an American named Charles Goodyear invented vulcanized rubber. This changed everything. Vulcanization made rubber strong, elastic, and resistant to heat and cold. For the first time, footballs could have an inflatable rubber bladder inside. The outer shell stayed leather, but now the ball was rounder, bouncier, and more consistent. Goodyear created the first rubber soccer ball in 1855. 6 panels of leather stitched together with an inflatable bladder inside. For nearly a century, footballs stayed roughly the same: leather panels, hand-stitched, with a lace to tighten the seams. The problem: leather absorbs water, making the ball heavy in rain. Heading it was painful. In 1962, a Danish inventor named Ejil Nielsen created a new design: 12 pentagons and 20 hexagons, 32 panels perfectly shaped into a sphere. This is the ball most people picture when they think of football. Mathematics meeting sport. In 1970, the FIFA World Cup in Mexico needed a ball that television could see. Adidas designed the Telstar black and white panels, visible on black and white television. Adidas won the contract to supply every FIFA World Cup ball from that point on. They have held it ever since. In 1986, the Azteca became the first World Cup ball made with synthetic materials. No more leather. Polyurethane and synthetic fibers took over. Lighter, faster, and water-resistant. By 2006, Adidas introduced the Teamgeist, using thermal bonding instead of stitching. Heat sealed the panels together, creating a perfectly smooth surface. In 2010, Adidas launched the Jabulani for the World Cup in South Africa. 8 panels, thermally bonded. It was supposed to be the most advanced ball ever made. Players hated it. Lionel Messi called it impossible. Luis Fabiano called it supernatural. NASA scientists tested it and found something fascinating. When hit without spin, the shallow seams created asymmetric airflow, a knuckleball effect, causing the ball to swerve wildly. It was physics, not magic, but players were furious. By 2014, Adidas had learned from the Jabulani Disaster. The Brazuca used 6 polyurethane panels with a textured surface for predictable flight. In 2018, the Telstar 18 became the first World Cup ball with an embedded microchip. Connect your phone via NFC and unlock experiences. In 2022, the Al Rihla went further. An inertial measurement unit tracked the ball's position 500 times per second. This data fed the semi-automated offside system for the 2026 World Cup. The Tryonda has an even more advanced chip to assist via R. The football is no longer just leather and air. It is a piece of technology. So what exactly is inside a modern football? At the center is a bladder, made of butyl rubber or latex. Butyl holds air longer. Latex gives a softer touch. Around the bladder is a lining of cotton or polyester for structure. The outer shell is polyurethane, durable and water-resistant. The surface is textured with tiny ridges for grip and aerodynamics. Most professional balls use 8, 6, or just 4 panels. Fewer panels mean fewer seams and smoother flight. Panels are assembled by one of 3 methods. Machine-stitched is the cheapest. Hand-stitched gives a softer feel for premium balls. And thermal bonding fuses panels with heat and no thread at all. A size 5 ball must be 68 to 70 centimeters around, weighing 410 to 450 grams. Now here is the part most people don't know. 70% of all footballs in the world are made in one city, a small city in Punjab province, Pakistan, that has been making sporting goods since the British colonial era. In the 1890s, British troops needed sports equipment, and local craftsmen stepped in. After Pakistan's independence in 1947, 80% of the city's factories were destroyed, but local entrepreneurs rebuilt from scratch. By the 1960s, they were exporting footballs worldwide. Today, the city produces 40 to 60 million footballs every year, 60% of global production. 250,000 workers in mostly small family-run factories. Forward Sports, a company from this city, made the official match balls for the 2014, 2018, and 2022 FIFA World Cups. The ball on the world's biggest stage was stitched by hand in a small factory there. In 1997, child labor reports shocked the world. The Atlanta Agreement banned child labor, and an independent monitoring body now regulates every factory. Here is how a professional football is made. Sheets of polyurethane are cut into panels using steel dies. Each panel is printed with its design and logos. A foam and polyester lining is laminated onto the inner surface for thermally bonded balls. Heat presses fuse panels at precise temperatures for hand-stitched balls. Skilled workers use curved needles and wax-coated thread. This takes about 2 to 3 hours per ball. Needle holes are punched one at a time through reinforced edges. The ball is then tested for weight, roundness, rebound, and water absorption. Every ball must pass FIFA Quality Pro standards before reaching a professional pitch. From a pig's bladder stitched with leather laces to a microchip-powered sphere tracking itself in real time, the football has traveled 2,500 years. Every kick, every goal, every moment of joy on the pitch starts with a ball stitched by hand in a city most of the world has never heard of. That is the story of how the football is made. Positive Plays HQ. Subscribe for more stories behind the beautiful game.